culturally, he's British, unfortunately, and there. God, it'd be amazing TV, but he'd be fucking useless and probably either starved or scalped within a week, right? He wouldn't know what he was doing, right? Because he maybe obviously genetically of African stock, but culturally he's British, unfortunately, and they will make the argument in that way about Axel Rudakabana. However, Rudakabana seems to have taken his presence here with great resentment. And he seems to have genuinely hated the white British population. So there's some pretty good arguments that actually just because someone is born in Britain doesn't mean that they want to be here or they fit in. And in fact, as we saw from the Islamic radicals, it's the second and third generations that become way more radical because they're still living in Islamic households. And then they're being told, yeah, but we're living in this country. It's like, okay, why? Why, if you're trying to teach me to be a good Muslim, am I living in a kafir country? A country that is basically heretical. Everything about this country is wrong if you're trying to be a good Muslim. So why the fuck are they here? Why have you brought me here, Mum and Dad? You know, you can see why the resentment and the anger would build. And you can see why it's radicalizing as well. Like, you know, we allow the radical clerics to proselytize, and well, they make a good argument from the perspective of Islam. Like, yeah, this is a fallen country. What are we doing here? We've